Namaste. Greetings to all. Welcome to No Quitting here, baby. Let's check in. How's the creators out there? We doing our thing? We creating things? We building? We destroying? What we doing? Let's talk about it. How's the kings and queens? How's the crowns? We straight? We reigning over things? We doing our thing? What's going on? Gods and goddesses, how we doing? We powerful? We infinite? We expanding? How we doing? Let's check in. Hopefully everybody's good. Man. Your boy doing well. I'm doing well. You see the sweat, man. Fresh up off the bench. Doing big things. All right, so let's get into it. We third week into this empowerment series where we are breaking down the law, where we are going deep into the law. You are rewarded by your work, not for your work. Okay, if you didn't see the first two, you're going to have to go back and check those out because you know I'm only giving myself 5 or so minutes. So we got to get into it. Okay, so this third week, this third part of this empowerment is this major one because we are talking about that you are not rewarded for your work. Okay, so I'm breaking this down. Last week we went into it, we started on that, and now let's get into it. Because I know people out there saying, yo, free. When I work, I get a reward. I work, I get that check. You know what I'm saying? I work, I'm getting a job, I'm getting promoted, I'm getting all these things. I'm getting rewarded. I don't know what you're talking about. Let me tell you, you are getting a temporary comfort. That's not a real reward that we are struggling and striving for. What we truly want is eternal happiness, internal peace and bliss and joy coming from the inside out. And when we are working for a reward, that's not the reward you're getting. Temporarily, you are getting a paycheck. Temporarily, you getting to go out, you getting a promotion. Temporarily, you were getting these things. But let's be honest with each other. You get this job, say you get a job. You know, I need a job. I'm making $100,000 a year. You get that job. You feel rewarded. How long does that reward last? Truly. Before you like, yo, I need 120 now. I need 150. That 100 ain't, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what they doing. They don't see what I'm doing. That 100 is nothing for me anymore. And if you're doing a service or something for somebody and they giving you, so you're left feeling still empty inside. And this is what the law is talking about. It's not this temporary reward that you're getting. We're talking about this internal. We're talking about the internal happiness, peace, bliss, joy, love, abundance that you feel, that you get when you are rewarded by your work, not for your work. And this is what you can tell when people are rewarded for their work, because now what do? That reward that you got for your work, because you're feeling still empty inside, what do you do with that reward? You blow it. Because you're spending it on frivolous things, on things that don't mean nothing, because you're trying to fulfill that hole, that unsatisfaction that you have got from giving your all at something or giving half-ass. You know, it's no telling what you're giving. I'm not here to judge what you're giving, but most likely, if you're working for a reward, you're not giving that 120. You're not giving that 120. You know what I'm saying? I challenge you on that. Because if you truly were, you would see like, hold on, something ain't adding up. I'm giving 120, and whatever somebody's paying you, when you're giving 120 is never enough. It's never enough. It's never going to add up for what you are giving. If you're truly giving that 100% or that 120, a reward after that is never going to add up to it. This is where the law holds true, that the only way you're going to give 100% day in, day out, 100%, 120% day in and day out, unless you are being rewarded for your work, by your work, not for your work. If you will be rewarded by your work, you're going to give 100. You're going to give 120 day in, day out, because you're going to feel rewarded at the end of the day. You're going to feel rewarded while you're doing it. You're going to feel rewarded before you even start doing it, because it is your purpose. It is your passion. It is pulling you. It is driving you to do it. You must do it. Otherwise, you ain't going to feel right. When you are rewarded for your work, somebody need to crack a whip on you to get started. You're like, oh man, I don't know if I want to do this today. I don't know if I want to all these things, because whatever's at the end of it ain't adding up to you. It's not adding up. And the reward on the outside is never going to add up to that reward on the inside, when we are whole and complete, happy, peaceful, joyful, blissful, full of abundance. And that only comes from when you are being rewarded by your work. So to sum this up, the reward that you think that you are getting for your work, it's not adding up. It's never going to add up. This is why you feel unsatisfied. No matter if you're making $20 an hour, $100 an hour, $100,000 an hour. If you are going to work and you are expecting a reward afterwards, it's never going to fulfill you. You are going, soon as when you make 100,000, you're gonna need 150. Soon as when you're making 200,000, you're gonna need 300,000. Soon as when you're making 1 million, you're gonna need 2. Because it's never going to add up. It's never going to make you whole and complete. All right, baby. It's no quitting here. Be empowered by this stuff. Knowledge empowers us. It inspires us. It sparks that flame so you get motivated. All right, baby. Creators, kings and queens, gods and goddesses. Stand up. I know sometimes you go down to a knee. I know sometimes it's tough. I know a lot of times it's tough. But long as you don't quit, something gonna transpire. We gonna make something jump. We gonna make something pop. All right, baby. Don't quit on me. Stay with me. Stay with me. Go back and check these other episodes so you can stay informed, so you can stay updated. I think we got about 2 more to go before we wrap this one up. So stay with me. Stay in there. Stay empowered. Stay inspired. Stay motivated. All right. Until next time, much love, much health, peace, prosperity, and blessings to all. Namaste.